It's Tuesday and it's time to get fit. Today on the Morning Blend, our fitness trainer is here with ways to get your workout back on track so you can see results. Plus, give your career a boost. We've got details on a local job fair to help you land the job of your dreams. And just like that old timer rock and roll,
we can go down by the water where it gets a little hot. I'll find a place to rest my pretty little head,
where you can catch this band rocking out this weekend. The Morning Blend is ready to rock, so let's roll. Good morning, Southwest Florida. Thanks for tuning in with us this morning. I'm Stephanie Summers. Joining me once again, my guest host, Danny Beckstrom.
Happy to be back.
So great to have you back. We're talking Britney Spears today, and we've talked about this Lifetime movie that they've been, they put the trailer out for it weeks back, so we've discussed it a few times. Have you seen anything about this? Were you even a fan of Britney Spears?
Oh, yes.
Back in the day or even now?
Yeah, fan of Britney Spears, but I actually haven't seen any of the actual Lifetime movie. I've seen a couple of reviews on Facebook the past couple of days.
I know. So the Lifetime movie is finally out, but if you haven't seen it or even heard about it, I do have a little clip of the trailer that we can show. You would think, especially as a fan, this is a story we would look forward to, right? Well, people aren't exactly happy with it, but take a look at the trailer. Here's what you can expect with it, and people were let down, but let's look at the trailer first.
I'm not gonna say I was fun, because I wasn't. Everything's just kind of this blur, until you hit the rock bottom. I want to be strong for my fans. They're what keeps me going.
So there's what you were in for. What do you think after watching it?
Based on that, I'm intrigued. I think that looks okay. I still don't think she really looks like Britney Spears.
No, and that was my first reaction too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Twitter broke down. The internet broke after watching the Lifetime movie because it was that bad. And people are taking to the internet. They said, did someone just text Britney in 2001? Come on. We didn't text in 2001.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's
I know
true.
when you think about that.
That's funny.
There wasn't iPhones back in the early 2000s.
Did she have an iPhone in the movie? Oh.
So, and then
bad.
do you remember the matching denim outfits, her and Justin Timberlake?
Forget? That's iconic.
So I guess that turned into some type of jumpsuit, and they completely just failed on that as well.
That kind of level of infamy cannot be, you can't minimize that.
Not
it
at
has
all.
to be the full-on gown made of denim.
Yeah.
That's the best.
So when it comes to these Lifetime movies, this was the unauthorized movie about her, which I guess Britney and her team were not even on board with. They did not approve of this. They were not on board with the storyline. But the movie was just after the 10-year anniversary of when she shaved her head. Do you remember that incident?
I do. It inspires me every day because I'm like, you know what? If Britney Spears can get past those in 2007,
you can do it.
I can get past today. I think that all the time.
So they included those incidences, obviously the shaving of the head, as well as a few others, like I mentioned, the denim. But I guess that they really just kind of fell flat on everything. And the actress, her name is Natasha Bassett. I think it was Bassett, right? She talks about in an interview what it was like becoming Britney and working on the accent and learning her walk, and talks about how she had kind of this enclosed walk that was very strong and that she had to learn. So let's take a listen to Natasha and what it was like becoming Britney.
Really helpful for me just to start getting into her body. She has a really strong walk. She keeps everything very contained in here. Everything is very tight, always very upright. She has great posture. The Alexander technique is finding a way to
and I feel like she looks more like Britney there than she did in the actual movie.
She's a beautiful girl, but this is an interesting cast decision because I just don't see it. And I'm sure she worked really hard to kind of mimic Britney Spears, the way she moves and speaks, but I just cannot picture it. I don't see it.
I know, it was tough for me too. They also said that she had to do some extensive training when it comes to dance. And you would think that with all of as we were talking about, all of the different actors, and I'm sure so many people who probably wanted this role, wouldn't you even hire somebody who had maybe a dance background, being that that's really what a lot of what she did.
That's interesting. You know, I think the most interesting point that you brought up is it wasn't authorized by Britney Spears and her people. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I think now we need to do it right. I think we need to get a movie on board that Britney Spears is totally behind and really do it right, because she is an icon.
And get the real story behind it.
Yeah, maybe it fell a little flat.
So I didn't see it. I still kind of want to watch it to see how, you know, if it...
How bad it was?
Just how bad it was. Sometimes when something is a train wreck, you want to just keep watching it,
totally,
right? Yeah. We'll see if they end up coming out with another one. No word yet on what Britney thought of the film. So there you go. All right. It is slime time. Coming up next, we are taking it back to the 90s Nickelodeon and making our own slime that you can also make at home with your kids too. And later, is it time for a career change or maybe just getting back out to the job market? We have the perfect place and what you are looking for to help you fill the spot. There's much more Morning Blend after the break. Stay with us.